is where both me and Miguel learned how to fucking ride.
Dude, this track,
it's a secret place. Natural doubles and whoops. What do you think, Miguel?
I think this is fantastic. I'm so excited.
This is Miguel. This is your introduction.
Yeah, man.
To the vlog.
Yep. It's our old stomping ground.
.2016 CRF 250. She's all set. She's all done. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough. There's nothing special about it. It's pretty much stock. I just did a couple things to it. Like I said, it was in really good shape. It just needed a good cleaning. So I'll show you a couple things on it. I took these tusks off my 2010 to put on the 16, only to find out that they did not work. Basically what happened was Honda made from 2013 and up, they made the hub 3.75 millimeters bigger. So these wouldn't fit. The sprocket wasn't in line with the sprocket wasn't in line with the front sprocket. The chain was crooked, but now it is. There's a little adapter ring, if you can see it here, right here. So here's the hub right here, and then here's the adapter ring. That adapter ring is that 3.75 millimeters wide. It just bolts on. It's like just a big washer that bolts on between the two. And I got some Pro Taper sprocket bolts. I measured them out with the micrometer. I needed something about 34, 35 millimeters long. Pro Tapers were 34 millimeters long, and they fit perfect. And I just threw the stock wheel back on the 2010, so it kind of worked out well. And threw a new tire on there. This is actually the stock wheel, and the tire is actually still in pretty good shape. So I figured I'll just get a new tire and throw it on the black rims. So that was kind of like the big thing with it. And other than that, it's just, you know, put some ODI lock-ons on there with my Crimson Ghost. Like I said, I just cleaned it up. I just gave it a really good cleaning and just kept it stock. I don't really need much more than that. Stock bike works good for me. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go out and ride and just kind of set the suspension up for myself. I set it up to what MXA and what Pingree said on Racer X. So I'm gonna set it up from there, go from base settings and maybe just hit a couple clickers and see how I like the air forks. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like them or not. I'm pretty pumped up to ride it tomorrow. So I think the next thing to do is just get a nice pair of throttle timepiece graphics. If anyone knows any good companies, I've been looking around a little bit. I want an affordable, you know, kind of full kit. I don't want to spend 400 bucks on a full kit of graphics. So, but I do want to do it. And I'll get some I'm going to get some plastics too. Some of the side panels are a little scratched up. So I'm really pumped. I'm excited to ride this thing tomorrow. It's definitely going to be fun. I'm pretty curious. I did some nose wheelies on it the other day, and it's got the bigger rotor stock on this one too, and it grabbed well. But the bike felt very well balanced compared to my 2010. That was the biggest thing, and I was just going up and down the road. So I'm pumped to see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. April 10th. Supposed to try and ride this thing. I've been trying to ride it for the past 3 days. Rained out Wednesday, rained out yesterday, Thursday. Today is Friday. It's only 45 degrees. It's a little cold up here in Connecticut. I really want to get out and try this thing, so Pogo's gonna be here in a little bit. We're gonna hit one of the pits. The radar says it's gonna rain by the time we get there, so I'm either gonna ride in mud or gonna ride it all again. I'll have to wait till next week. It's been a little tough trying to get out there, but I want to get out and shake this baby down today. New bike was excellent. I'm really happy with it. The air forks on this bike worked pretty damn well. I can't lie, I really liked them. They didn't feel too much different than my Showas that were on the 2010, so I'm pretty pumped on that. I forgot to set my sag, and we checked it when I was there, and we're at the sand pit, and I didn't have a stand or anything like that, but we had the meter in the van, and it was down low. I was at like 120 instead of 105. So the shock was a little bit unstable in the back. I didn't get any footage of me and Pogo riding yesterday because we were at a sand pit, and with all this COVID stuff going on and the tracks being shut down, the sand pits are kind of hot. So I didn't want to bring my camera in there in case I had to leave my backpack and run. So unfortunately I didn't get any riding footage, but it was good. I'm really pumped on it, and excited to get a little more time on it and set the suspension up just a little bit better for me. So as you can see, it's pretty damn muddy yesterday.